Can Andrew Luck and a stud receiving core take this team to the promised land without the help of a running back or a defense? We'll find out if it's better to be lucky or good as DC series starts right now. What's up guys, Zanford Ford Progress Madden, and in this Draft Champions game we are playing against Vin from Geico. Now this name may be familiar to some of you may have never heard of it, but he was a top 100 MUT player in Madden 16. So when I saw this name pop up on the screen, I figured I was in for a tough fought game. Early in the game, he's going to start out with the single back ace stretch. Now, if you've been playing Madden 17 at all, you know that stretches are the run. Single back ace, probably one of the better stretches in the game. Here, he's in the bunch and he looks to chuck verticals and he picks up a huge game to Brandon Cooks for a first down. And right here, we're going to go ahead and blow a coverage and Vin from Geico jumps out 7-0 right off the bat. So we are going to take the kickoff. And we have a stud receiving core, as I mentioned. We have Herman Moore, the legend Herman Moore, the flashback Keenan Allen, the signature series Randall Cobb, and there's Herman Moore fumbling after an absolute dot from Andrew Luck. And that has kind of been the story of this Draft Champions season so far. In the last game, Andrew Luck threw for about 550 yards and 5 touchdowns, but we fumbled the ball 3 times after the catch. It was a huge issue in the last game, and we started off with a fumble right away. And on this play, as you can see, you can rewind. My player got frozen, and I was unable to lurk that lob down the seam, and he picks up a first down and eventually a touchdown to go up 14-0. So the turnovers are killing us in Draft Champions in this season. We do have a great quarterback in Andrew Luck. I feel like it was very fortunate that I decided to take him. I had actually taken Teddy Bridgewater before that, and then I decided, wow, I have all these horses to throw the ball to, and there's Herman Moore with a nice rat catch for a touchdown to make it 14-7. But I did have Teddy Bridgewater, and I thought to myself, man, I ought to go get Andrew Luck. I don't want to be missing throws with Bridgewater. It would have been even worse to be using Geno Smith and not to have taken a quarterback at all, but I figured it was safe to take Andrew Luck, and he's been great. So we're down by a touchdown, and Vin from Geico returns the kick out to the 31. So Brandon Cooks is cooking, and Lamar Miller just breaks 2 tackles in the backfield, and this was a problem all game long. My team has no defense. We do not tackle well at all. The only defensive players that I was really able to obtain were Kawan Short and Geno Atkins. So I figured that I should be able to stop the run up the middle, but it's not really showing itself right now. So we take the kickoff out to the 26-yard line and we start on downs. After a encroachment penalty, we start 1st and 5 and we throw a laser to our receiver, pick up a first down. Then on the next play, we're going to throw a drag underneath, just taking what the opponent is giving us. And we're starting to look good. Throw a little out route to Jaquiz Rogers. As I mentioned, we don't have a running back, so Jaquiz Rogers is all we have. And then look at the feathery touch by Andrew Luck as we get on the board again. 1 touchdown game with 3:56 left in the first half. Vin from Geico lets a touchback land in the back of the end zone. He's not going to return it, and he's going to go to the pistol power O. We try to tackle Lamar Miller, and as you can see, we're just not tackling him. It doesn't happen. Nobody is tackling him one-on-one. It's not working. And it's a point of frustration when you know you have the right defensive call, but guys are not making solo tackles. Here, Vin runs a great route combination, hits Alshon Jeffrey on the crossing pattern, and picks up a big gain. Now he goes back to the counter, and we finally hit a solo tackle there. Devin McCourty is going to pick up the play there. Now we're going to bring a little bit of a blitz, and we're able to force an incomplete pass. Here, 3rd and 10. He's going back to that verticals play. He's going to go down the sideline and overthrows Alshon Jeffrey. He does take a field goal to go up by 9. So we've got the ball, and we know that we have the ball at halftime. So we feel like we might be in a good position to try to make a game of this. Here, he's trying to hit that spam of the strip ball button over and over. And no respect for the legend, Herman Moore. Maybe it's that he has no respect. Maybe it's that he knows he can't defend all those receivers. I do have 4 very good receivers. I named Herman Moore and the flashback Keenan Allen, and the signature series Randall Cobb. But my fourth receiver is Sammy Watkins. And if you notice that my entire offensive scheme is 4 wide receivers, I don't take any snaps that are not 4 wide receivers in this book. When I took the 4 receivers, I saw that I got this book, and I thought to myself, I have to have the quarterback to throw to these guys or else I'm going to be in trouble. I don't have a running back. I don't have a tight end. Jaquiz Rogers and Cameron Brate are not going to get the job done. So we're kind of locking up here on defense. He goes to throw a ball into traffic, and Devin McCourty picks it off. We are down 2 with the ball and ball at half. So we're feeling pretty good. Here we saw the out route on the sideline, but for some reason he cut and ran into traffic, and we were unable to complete the pass. There we overthrow a ball to Sammy Watkins, and here we're looking for the post, and we are able to catch it. Sammy Watkins picks up a first down. So naturally we go back to the play. We have that route on the sideline again, and we throw it late again, this time for an interception. I don't want to say it's a bad read as much as the computer just decided not to sit on the sideline. If you watch it, he was wide open, and Vin from Geico kind of being, I wouldn't say that's the smartest move, but as you can see right here, it's going to pay off for him as he hits the toss. Makes me use an extra timeout, and that timeout could loom large on my next drive. Vin goes for 2. I send the zone by clicking in the right stick, and we're able to sack him so he doesn't get the 2-point conversion. So it is an 8-point game. That could also loom large. So we're going to go ahead and return the ball out. We try a precision spin. Probably better off just staying on the sideline. We had real estate to run there. Now Vin going to the 2-man under. We're able to hit the route underneath to Jaquiz Rogers. Now we're looking for a route on the sideline. We're able to hit Sammy Watkins for a first down. And as you can see, this offense is full of laser beam dots. We have so many routes that get open in this book against both man and zone. I've yet to really see anybody lock this down. We go ahead and throw the ball away there. Nothing open for Andrew Luck. We do have the swing route. We're looking for big yardage, though, right now. We're trying to score before half, and that timeout that we had to use to stop him when he didn't take his touchdown looms large. We are down 8 at half, but at least we have the ball. So we're going to go ahead and return it out to the 23. Should have taken a touchback because touchbacks go to the 25 now. We're going to roll out. We try to hit Jaquiz over the middle. He just doesn't catch it, even with a defender. I mean, not really on him, but near him. He just drops the ball. And then we're going to go down the seam to Herman Moore. He drops a pass in traffic. Now we're rolling out. We're looking for Mike Evans over the middle, and we are able to pick up a yard there on 1st and 10. So now we're going back over the top. Sammy Watkins in for the touchdown. This 4 wide receiver set is giving him so many problems. We're able to hit the draw and get 2 points to tie the game. So we've come back from a 14-point deficit, and now let's try to get a stop and win this ball game. He's going to go ahead and go to Lamar Miller. Lamar Miller breaking tackles on 2nd and 3. And this is what I'm talking about. We could not tackle Lamar Miller. The guy weighs, 180 pounds? I don't know. Soaking wet? He's just running over my defense. So we're going to stay patient, just try to make our opponent make a bad read. It looked like he had a guy open there, but Phillip Rivers throws it out of bounds. Now he's going to the PA all crossers. It looks like he has somebody, and he does. I thought I could get a swat there, but Leonard Williams was my user, so I can't expect that he makes that play. Lamar Miller, again, just tackle battle after tackle battle after broken tackle after broken tackle. Another big gain, and he is into my red zone with Lamar Miller entering the 4th quarter. Going to go underneath, pick up a couple yards, back to Lamar Miller. Finally, we make a tackle on him. Lamar Miller again, trucking forward, picking up yet another first down on 3rd and 3. We are getting frustrated at this point. He tries to spin it at an inopportune time. We make a tackle. And again, breaking tackles. Lamar Miller just being a beast. Here we have the route jumped, and he threw it anyways. He picks up a touchdown to go up 7 with 1:26 left. Fortunately, we have our timeouts. So we are going to return the kick as we always do. We have good, speedy return men, and we had a lane. We just ran back into the defender. We could have been gone there, to be honest with you. 1st and 10, we try to go down the seam. Probably not a great read. Incomplete. Now we try to throw a screen to Jaquiz Rogers, and he runs into his lineman. We're able to throw an out route to our receiver on 3rd and 10, pick up a huge first down with Herman Moore. Going to throw the smoke route to Keenan Allen. And now we're starting to feel comfortable. We scramble with luck and we aren't able to pick up the first down. So on 3rd and short, we are going to give the ball, pick up the first down, and we're starting to feel okay here. We've got receivers kind of open and we throw the ball to Watkins coming back to us. Probably would have thrown that ball away if I had to do it over again because I would have rather had the timeout. Nice man beater over the middle, and we're out of timeout. So not feeling great at this point. But then I think to myself, Herman Moore's got the clutch trait. He gets a little bit of separation, and I think that honestly this triggered a 1v1 animation. That second defender did not matter. So we're on the board, and we decide, screw it, let's go for the win. We choose a formation we haven't used. 4 wide receivers, though, and we hit the sweep, and we're in. Jacquizz Rodgers in to take the lead by 1 with 13 seconds left. Our opponent does have timeout, so he's going to go ahead and take that touchback, and he's just going to go ahead and chuck. We played cover 4 here. He misses the throw on the verticals I used to open the game, and one last heave. Nothing really there for him, and we are able to come out victorious. Huge win for us in the second game of the season. Did not want to go home early. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and we'll be back with another video soon. Until next time, this is Zan. Peace.